For my 18th birthday, my family handed me an eviction notice from my own house. We need it more. They laughed together. I said nothing, just signed some papers and left. On their wedding day, I served them papers, and their celebratory smiles instantly vanished. I'm 26 now. This started at 22, just graduated from Westlake with a finance degree. My grandfather built a commercial real estate empire in the 80s, and left me the family house in a trust that transferred upon graduation. Nobody told me. Not my mom Karen, not my stepdad Derek. They knew for 5 years. Graduation day, they took me to Costello's, this fancy Italian place. I'm thinking maybe they're proud. Then mom slides an envelope across the table. A graduation present, honey. Inside was a 30-day eviction notice. Typed, legal, formal. Derek and I are converting your room into a home gym, mom said, sipping wine. You're 22 now. Time to stand on your own feet. Another envelope. Just formalities about grandpa's estate, Derek said. Sign these tonight. Our contractor starts next week. I took the papers home. The legal jargon basically said I'd be signing away my inherited interest in the property for nothing. I remembered grandpa's last words. When the time comes, talk to the lawyer. I called his attorney next morning. His face went dark seeing those papers. Tyler, this property was placed in a trust with your mother as trustee, but ownership transfers to you upon graduation. As of yesterday, you are the sole owner of 487 Lakewood Drive, a $1.2 million property. 5 years, mom knew this. 5 years of their house and their plans. These papers would have you sign away your inheritance for nothing. What they've attempted borders on fraud. Then I remembered. They're getting married in 3 months. Reception at the house. He raised an eyebrow. Interesting timing. For 3 months, I played along. Crashed at my buddy's place while mom planned her dream wedding. She hired caterers, landscape crews, a coordinator. They showed off my house like HGTV. Derek kept going through my mail. I overheard them through the air vent. What if he doesn't sign? He will. Kid's naive. What's he going to do? Sue his own mother? 2 weeks before the wedding. I'll sign the papers at the reception. More festive that way. Mom looked relieved. Derek looked suspicious. Wedding day, September 15th. I watched them set up in my backyard. Caterers arriving. Open bar assembled. All unauthorized. I went to the ceremony, sat in back, watched them exchange vows. Then texted the lawyer, it's time. I met him at the gate with Sheriff Reyes and ownership documentation. We waited in the driveway. The limo pulled up. Mom and Derek stepped out. Wedding bliss until they saw us. Mrs. Mitchell, Mr. Woodson, the lawyer said. I'm representing the legal owner of this property. Derek laughed. This is our house. The sheriff handed them documentation. According to Mason Mitchell's will, this property belongs solely to Tyler Mitchell as of May 22nd. Blood drained from mom's face. Wedding party arrived. Bridesmaids whispering. Groomsmen confused. We can talk later, mom hissed. Our guests are arriving. These people are attempting to hold an event on private property without the owner's permission, I said. The sheriff stepped forward. Cancel this reception immediately or relocate. I looked at guests pulling out phones. You're all at my house without permission. I was evicted at my graduation dinner. They tried to scam me out of the house my grandfather left me. Mom full on crying. Tyler's ruining my wedding day. Derek tried once more. Let's talk numbers. Everyone has a price. I shook my head. You have 1 hour to collect your personal items. Where are we supposed to go? Mom wailed. Dad mentioned his futon folds out. I replied coolly. Pure chaos. Guests returning to cars. Caterers packing. Derek barking into his phone trying to find a venue for 150 people. They relocated to the Westlake Hotel at triple rate. Most guests left. Cold food, cash bar, awkward first dance. I donated all their wedding gifts to a homeless shelter. Mom tried calling for weeks. We met once. She alternated between fake apologies and accusations. We were just trying to secure our future. By destroying mine, Derek threatened to sue. My lawyer shut it down with documentation showing all renovations were paid from Grandpa's maintenance trust. I sold the house 8 months later for $1.4 million. Bought a condo, invested the rest, got a job at Vertex Capital. Mom and Derek's marriage lasted 14 months. Built on materialism and deception, it imploded fast.